Legends, top of the morning to you. Welcome to the vlog. We're going to try and get this back into as much as a daily upload process as possible. Now, today, I've got no idea how this is going to go. Things are really kind of weird at the minute with everything that's happening worldwide with lockdowns and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, thankfully, I'm still working. I'm considered, for the first time in my life, I'm considered an essential worker. So I'm still going to work. As far as training and whatnot goes, put on a few pounds over Christmas and the New Year. Who hasn't? But yes, training has moved to an online training setup. So we did the first session of that last night. So I was training in the sitting room, watching my trainer on the computer. Interesting experience. It's class the way things are going at the minute. Before we go any further, let's get the intro in here. Yeah guys, so it's early morning, sitting here in the car. I've got a few minutes to kill before we go into work, and I had a really funny thought about the whole setup about working online at the minute. Unfortunately, in the line of work I'm doing right now, I can't work remotely. It would be amazing if I could. If I had a choice, in all honesty, I would 100% be working remotely at home every day. It sounds like heaven to me if you're able to do that. You never know with the new podcast I'm launching this weekend, which should have been last weekend by the way, but that's just New Year, food, yeah, nothing was happening. So when they launch, perhaps, maybe, you know, there's a possibility they could be more searchable than the usual line of nonsense that I get up to online. But that's strange the way people are so traditional to the point where they're not realising that they can work remotely. There was an advertisement came out way back at the beginning of the lockdown, and it was a picture of like a ballerina or a dancer of some sort, and she was kind of just sitting there and she was like doing stretches, you know, in this pose. And I can't recall the name that they had given this girl in the photograph, but basically it had said that whatever her name is, her next job is going to be cyber. She just doesn't know it yet. And the entire, well, the people that I am kind of connected with in the entertainment kind of industry lost their damn minds. They're like, you know, this is the government trying to close down the whole creative thing, you know, like the arts are been called for, they're trying to shut us down. That's never going to happen. We're going to stand tall, suffer it out, and get back to the normal as quick as we can. And I'm like, guys, you've kind of just missed the entire point of what they were trying to say there. It's like a lot of businesses and jobs and whatnot can't work the way they have done traditionally up to this point. And what I took from that advertisement was, this girl's a dancer, okay, ballerina, whatever it may be. She can't get on stage at the minute, you know, like, you know, places closed down for the health of the people that go to them. But she's a dancer. What can she do online? So I'm thinking, YouTube channel. She could start a YouTube channel and make videos on, you know, like basic dance and whatnot, and use that. Like, people's going to say, okay, you're not going to make money off YouTube, and if you do get it monetized, it's not going to be a big lot of money. And I agree with that 100%. There's very few people that are actually making a living from YouTube, but she could make videos on basic dance and use that as a funnel towards, like, you know, a site where she can share, like Patreon, you know, she could use a funnel, get people on the Patreon, and offer advanced dance techniques on a Patreon site. On top of that, what else could she do? She could, you know, if she had access to a dance studio where she could do like a social distancing thing, she could sell tickets to like a little performance she's putting on, and you know, live stream that out to people, and people could check it out online, you know. So there's two sources of income. I'm pretty damn sure there's another source of income. I just can't recall it right now. But, you know, it just goes to show you, you know, a lot of traditional stuff that you don't see how it could work online. And if you really do sit down and think about it, there's a lot of stuff at the moment that you can actually translate to an online presence. And not just what's happening with the gym at the minute. Like, you know, personal trainer, one-on-one sessions, group sessions and whatnot. When lockdown kicked in again, you know, everybody was starting to panic. What are we going to do here? Mel, to his credit, he's got it set up last night. He was in the gym on his own, live streaming out a training session. We were at the house, our own houses, and we were following along, all bodyweight exercises and whatnot. And do you know what? That's awesome. I think, as bad as things are, and I'm not trying to belittle what's happening on the planet at the minute, but as bad as things are, it's really, really interesting to see the possibilities of what we can do with an internet connection at the minute. And the possibilities are pretty endless if you really take the time to work it out what you can do. Again, that photograph, that advertisement for the government, and of course the backpedaled and that there whenever the backlash started. Oh, you're not going to tell us what to do. They're not telling you what to do. They were telling you, you know, realistically, you need to look into seeing how you can do this stuff a little bit differently to make it easier on you until the world gets back to some sort of normality. Now, for me, it is going to be, I would like these videos to be doing a lot better than what they are. Chances of that happening are very slim. But podcasts, now I've got a couple of shows, again I said earlier on, that I'm launching this weekend. I think they could be pretty searchable. And yes, if you're a science fiction fan, there is a podcast starting this weekend called The Hellmouth Hotline. That's got up on SoundCloud. It's already set up. It's already ready to go. There's just no episodes on there yet. That, at the beginning, I was thinking I wanted to do a whole stringer episode reviews of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the spin-off Angel on YouTube. And then I'm thinking, you know, over in the review channel, boy, not this channel. And I'm thinking, do you know what? It's just going to be overkill, overload for the channel. So I thought, right, we'll start a podcast for it. That's how I got the title, Hellmouth Hotline. Of course, the show was set upon the Hellmouth in Sunnydale. But I'm thinking, you know, it could be horror all around. So it's not just Buffy or Angel or any of that stuff. It could be the Hellraisers. It could be Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. It could be Nightmare on Elm Street. You never know. The other podcast, and that's what I'm really excited about, is because I'm a huge science fiction fan. It's called Scheme Me Up Body. Of course, that's a play on the Beam Me Up Scotty from Star Trek. So again, that was going to be a dedicated podcast to Star Trek, but that's not going to happen because science fiction is a huge genre, and I'm thinking, you know, see me up body, it can translate to all sci-fi, so it's not just going to be Star Trek, or there's a lot of shit that I'm watching at the minute that is absolutely brilliant. It's all science fiction, There's a show from the 70s I've finally gotten into. I've seen bits and pieces of it over the years. But UFO, oh God, such a good show. So that is going to be a part of it too. You know, it's just, oh, I can't wait to get into it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. This was literally only going to be a little intro to the day's vlog. Holy crap, I'm late for work. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.